Odd Conduit Media.
What's it gonna be?
You are now listening to the
Hyrule Podcasters! Hey there, all you Boggo Bashers. Welcome to another episode of
Hyrule Podcasters!
I am your co-host, Pat.
And I am your co-host, Ben.
On this podcast, we play through each game in Nintendo's Zelda franchise.
You got that right, brother. We're pretty practiced gamers, but we're not experts or purists.
Nope.
We're just experiencing each game, start to finish, in chronological order.
Yep, so we already finished up The Legend of Zelda for NES, and now we are on the second title for this system, The Adventure of Link. You're joining us on our third episode of this game. Ben, give us a little recap of what we've done so far.
Yeah, so the game starts you off in North Palace with a sleeping Princess Zelda, and you have to go place 6 crystals at 6 palaces in order to get to the final dungeon, the last dungeon.
Gotta get there.
And what we have done so far is we have placed 2 crystals. So in the first episode, you would have heard us pretty much, you get out the gate and within 10 minutes, you are in Parappa Palace.
If you know what you're doing.
That is true. You do have to know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, you're in Parappa Palace and you're making your way through that. You're fighting your first boss, Horsehead. He literally has a horse head and a big mace that he's kind of swinging at you.
Real creative name.
Yeah, I know, right?
For a bad guy. He wasn't too tough either. The first enemy wasn't crazy difficult.
No, I think I died like 2-3 times maybe.
Uh-huh.
Next, you do a little hunting around the world, kind of gathering some things here and there. You make the trek up Death Mountain to get the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have the hammer, you're able to make your way to Midoro Palace, which is palace number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Made pretty easy work of the palace itself.
For sure.
Died maybe 10 times to Helmet Head, which had a lot more to do with the fact that I only had the equivalent of like half a heart and no additional lives.
Yeah.
And there may have been better choices that I could have made earlier on, but I didn't make those choices. I just decided to keep plowing through.
You know, it's how it goes sometimes.
And so now we're standing outside of Midoro Palace, and we are going to make our way back to head over to Mido and head to the Ocean Palace today.
Ooh, fun. I want to go to the Ocean Palace in real life.
I know, right?
That sounds great.
It sounds real great. So, Patrick, what have your thoughts been on what you've seen so far?
Well, if you guys haven't played this game before, or if you haven't listened to the previous few episodes, this is a very different game from the rest of the Zelda series. And I've really struggled to hold this game in, high regard like I do the rest of the series. But I've been kind of pleasantly surprised. I knew what I was getting myself into this time, so it wasn't shocking like it was for people back when the game first came out in 87.
Sure.
Who had no idea how different the game was going to be. But I've come up with a decent metaphor for this game.
Oh, really?
The music that you first hear when you start the game is bam, na 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 na, right? It's like the original Zelda overworld theme. It sounds like you're about to play a Zelda game, but then instead of going into the traditional bam, bam, right, it goes into a bam, and it just throws you way off if you're used to hearing that original Zelda theme. I just, it's so wild. Every time I hear that start up, I get excited. And every time it goes into this game's music, I'm like, blah, my brain just has to do a double take. And I think that that's kind of how I feel about the game in general. You got this game. It looks like a Zelda game. You pull it out of the package. I'm sure that the cartridge looked nearly the same. This is the second game for NES in the Zelda franchise. You plug it in.
Sure.
It starts off. You choose your name. The opening screen looks very similar.
Absolutely.
But then you start it, and all of a sudden it's like a brand new style of game.
I mean, you're in a side-scrolling setup there with Princess Zelda in the North Palace.
Right, and it's just kind of mind-boggling. And you go out, and it's overhead when you're in the overworld, but you get sucked into little battles, and it's side-scrolling again. And it's just kind of, knocks you around a bit, kind of tricky. Again, if you're going to play this game, just don't expect it to be the original Zelda, even though it might tease you, even though you might think you're about to get into a traditional Zelda game. You are not. And Ben's played and will play today the first chunk of this game, and I'm glad because I get to watch the game and its differences instead of experiencing them firsthand again. I really do like things I do like because I'm trying to balance out.
That's always good. Always good to have some things that you do like in here.
Right. I really like the way it looks. I think that the way that they've used the colors, the colors, has been really fun.
I make that joke all the time, and you and I must be the only people who ever saw that commercial because nobody else seems to know what I'm talking about when I say
true. Not true.
I'm telling you. I say that all the time when people say the colors.
Okay.
I say the colors, Duke, the colors. And no one has ever recognized that I'm making that joke.
What? So for our listeners who were deprived as children or may just be younger or older, there's a commercial about popsicles. And
it was amazing.
This guy, real 90s, real punk, real poppy, colorful aesthetic. And he's licking the popsicle and everything turns crazy colors. And this guy turns to his dog and he goes, "The colors, Duke, the colors."
I'm colorblind, kid.
Right. The dog's colorblind. He talks and it's funny. And the guy's like, "Bull." And, maybe it's because you live in Washington, D.C. now. And maybe it was a regional
that could
commercial.
That could be.
So listeners, if you are familiar with this commercial, maybe throw us a rainbow emoji in the comments or whatever. I'm very interested.
All right.
I'm curious to know.
I will find it and I will post it onto Twitter when this episode goes live. I will post the YouTube clip of that so people can see it. So
what are your thoughts so far on the game?
I am having a lot of fun playing right now. Mm-hmm. It is definitely much more. It feels more dynamic than the first game, which would make sense. I mean, just the way that you're playing it, it's much more action adventure-y. Again, because I haven't really played through this as much as the first one, it could be a lot of that and the novelty of it. But I would say overall, I am having a really just a really enjoyable time playing it, getting into the story. We've mentioned we use ZeldaDungeon.net to kind of help us build some outlines and kind of share some facts and things like that. I think this game would be very frustrating to play fresh without a guide.
Yes.
To be clear. So that does make a big difference, but it's how we're playing it, and I'm still having a lot of fun. And I think that's a big thing to keep in mind is you can use a guide and have a lot of fun playing, especially older games that can be a little clunky sometimes.
Yeah, that's one thing that we promote. This podcast isn't designed to give insight that expert gamers might not already have. We're just having fun.
Very true. Very true. And speaking of having fun, why don't we get started?
All right, pick up them sticks, Ben.
I got these sticks, and we are ready to roll.
Great.
I'm going to hop just real quick right back into the palace here. And they have this really cool thing where at the start of the palace, if you chop the statue on the outside, I think I mentioned this last time, you either get a red knuckle or you get a red potion. And I decided to go ahead and get myself my red potion because I was very low on life, as I mentioned in the intro.
Yeah, that's, you either you either get to fight a guy or you get some health. It's kind of a risk, but you can kind of just hightail it out of there if you don't get the potion.
Well, and the good thing is that the red knuckle gives you some nice experience. So if you're comfortable fighting them, you can get some real good experience.
Very true. You are just getting pulled into.
Ooh, we got a pea bag.
You got a pea bag. You're just getting pulled into battle zones constantly here, and the swamp is gnarly because you walk slower, so Ben's like hopping through it, but you got some baddies getting you, doing an all right job. Almost out of the swamp. Now we're back on normal. We're on the path again, and you can just kind of escape.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and make
bash a boulder.
What'd you say?
Bashing a boulder.
Bashing a boulder. Yep. So what we're now going to do is we're going to head down into this graveyard.
The gravest of yards.
And, oh, these guys are the worst.
Oh, yeah. Get them. Eyeballs that drop flames just suck.
Okay. So one of the things that this game, that we mentioned about this game is that it's actually interesting because it has a life system. And so we're actually going to take the death because we want to reset the number of lives that we have.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we're going to go ahead and save, and we're going to restart here. So we restart back at the North Palace.
Very cool.
The disadvantage is that our XP just dropped down to 0.
Oh no, was it very high?
But it was only at 200. So, not a lot, very easy to get back. At this point in the game, 200 XP is not a lot of XP. So that was the right call, and it gets us 3 lives. And the reason that's important is because we are going to die in certain parts of the game. And being able to die like right before a boss if you have low health is kind of crucial because it's going to allow you to then fight that boss with full life.
Right.
Which is just nice.
Right, and that's like a strategic death.
Yes.
Which is, something that you don't necessarily have in the first game, I feel like, because it sends you back to the beginning of the dungeon, whereas this one does not.
Right, with 3 hearts. So the first game is kind of rough that way.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't even fill up your health. This is the only game in the series to do this. So you start
we got a tea bag.
Oh, nice. You start with 3 lives. And you can collect these little Link dolls. When he's defeated, he loses 1 up. And, you start from where you were defeated, like we just said. And you can increase your life stock by collecting these Link dolls. There's 6. Let me see. Yeah, there's 6 dolls that you can collect through the quest.
So we just fell down a hole, which is the hole we were looking for. And what we want to do is we want to try and get to the Ocean Palace by going down this hole. And, it takes us back out. All
right, so now you're back in the graveyard. Now you're falling down again. Yep. Okay, so you're going to go right instead of left this time. Use that jump.
And we come up to this huge wall.
Oh, the jump isn't going to work. Oh, you use the fairy spell instead.
So I use the fairy spell. Yep.
Cool. You're flying around. So Link actually just turns into a fairy. I wonder if Link can turn into a fairy and heal himself and then disappear. That's a joke. So, I don't know. Have we found any Link dolls yet? I can't recall.
We have not found any yet.
All right. Are we searching for them?
We are not actively
intentionally
searching.
I mean, I guess we have save states, so they're not as important.
Correct.
But they're cute. They look a lot like Link when he's in the overworld.
Yes.
Which is kind of cool.
And so there you go. We are already at the 3rd palace.
Wow. That was fast.
So we are going to chop this guy and see what we get. And we got a red potion.
Gotta love them red potions. Slurp them up like a smoothie. I got a question.
So here we go.
Leave and keep getting red potion? I guess you don't need another one since you're full.
Yeah, I'm looking pretty good, so.
So the bricks on this palace are kind of like a red. What kind of red would you say this is?
Like a deep crimson or blood red.
Yeah, crimson is a good word for this. Oh,
I got.
you got. He's already getting hammers or maces thrown at him from the aptly named mace thrower, some Stalfos, and the whole dungeon is this crimson color. And the bad guys have been blue so far, and they just look great.
Yeah, that Stalfos was a lot harder.
That's blue.
Yeah.
No,
he was
not messing around.
It
looks like you could down thrust through the floor here.
Yeah, I don't see anything down there though to down thrust.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, nice.
Reminds me of Mario 2, the American release, where you have to down thrust in the sand level in order to get the key.
Oh yeah, you kind of got to dig, right?
Some floating eyeballs. Hate these things. Dropping flames.
Oh, they're the worst, aren't they?
Yeah, and they just fall so randomly. And now we got some more falling blocks like we did in the last dungeon.
All right, well, we're just going to run through that whole room and just ignore everything. That worked out real nice.
No reason to... That down thrust is coming in handy.
Ooh.
Oh, and there's a key in these blocks. Down thrust straight down into the key. Cool.
Excellent.
Gotta make some stairs by going back up. And Ben's battling... Oh, this mace throwing guys is just the worst. And he gotcha. You got.
That's all right. This is why we took the death, so we could start off with some fresh lives. That's a tough setup. They have a mace thrower right next to a... Oh, here we go. He's stuck. I got him. Yes.
Good. So the mace thrower is on the blocks, and so you down thrust, but then what you do is you get stuck in your little hole you made from your down thrust, and the mace thrower is left to throw them at your face. But he got stuck in the little nook. Oh, we got a red iron knuckle trapped behind some blocks. Are you going to face him? Or
I am absolutely going to face him. We just had a blue potion drop, and here we go with this red iron knuckle.
Oh, you got him stuck behind the block. Might be a little helpful. It's great when you can use the terrain in a game to your advantage.
There we go. All right, he's dead.
All right. Are you gonna chop along, make some stairs for yourself?
Try it. There we go.
Elaborating on the music for this game, this was the first game. I mean, it's the second game in the series, right? And it's one of the few games in the series in which none of the music was composed by Koji Kondo.
Really?
With the exception of the Overworld theme, which, you know, is partly based on his original Overworld theme. Yeah. They went back, clearly, and hired him to do the music for a lot of the other games. And maybe for this reason, none of this music was brought back for any of the other Zelda games. Ooh, that's another death.
I should probably create a save state now that I'm actually in the
Create
dungeon.
a save state. Yeah, because you're down to 1 life now, and that's no good.
I did not mean to do that. I just kind of fell through all the blocks.
Yeah, the down thrust will get you. I know that, I immediately remembered the dungeon theme from Super Smash Brothers. Right? That's the theme for that Zelda level in...
Oh, yeah! I know what you're talking about.
Melee, which is like my favorite level to play in because it's so big and I can just hide while everybody else beats each other up.
Classic move.
Which I remember driving you crazy. Ben's a very confrontational Super Smash Brothers player.
Very much so.
Likes to just play on the, what's it called? The boss battle.
The final destination.
Yeah, just a platform. Character versus character. I like to be able to use my surroundings and hide in the basement, and lure people down when I get a certain weapon, and kind of feel like a coward in hiding.
They're two both very good ways of playing the game.
I like your positivity. That's not what he's saying when I'm hiding from him when we're playing. Get out here, let me get you. You know, calling me a coward and stuff.
So we just came up against another red armored Stalfos.
And we are like outside now. We have exited the castle in a strange way.
The
dungeon has like a garden area or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. I like it. Get some fresh air, kill some iron knuckles.
We just leveled up our life, so now our life is at 5. We picked up a small key.
Beautiful.
And we're going to head back to this elevator and see where it takes us.
Elevators. That outcast song defined my senior year of high school. Okay, let's get some factoids. Okay, I'm reading here that the same music, the dungeon theme, notably returned to the Zelda series as the Street Pass battle theme.
Ooh.
And A Link Between Worlds. Now, I didn't use the Street Pass feature on my 3DS, but I do love A Link Between Worlds. It's if you haven't played that game, dive in. It's a really fun game, a lot of nostalgia baked into it.
That's a really fun game. I really like that game.
I think you borrowed my copy a couple times to play through that. Which is really cool. But I mean, again, I wouldn't have seen that because I never used Street Pass. I feel like that's like you can play with friends, but only if they're close to you or something.
Yeah, it's like when you walk by people like on the street, like you can
Right.
get games and things like that.
I remember this rapper that my buddy Mike and I booked on a couple shows in New York City back in the day. Mega Ran. He's actually sponsored by Capcom. He's a rapper that raps about
Oh no!
a lot of Blue Iron Knuckle.
Blue Iron Knuckle. All right. So these guys, they shoot.
Dang.
They shoot
I don't like him.
lasers at you,
Pew 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 pew.
which is not very nice if we're keeping track at home.
I'm keeping track. That's not very nice.
All right, that's hit number 1.
They are on the naughty list. And he's just like slinging them low, slinging them high. No remorse, no mercy. So Mega Ran basically posted on the event, hey, bring your 3DS and we'll all do Street Pass together. And it was at that point that I realized I had fallen way far behind on what Nintendo's doing. I still call my Switch a Game Boy. Oh man, you've hit him like 5 times and he got you.
I hit him 6 times and he
6
did
times.
not die.
He got you.
Yeah. Wow. That was a lot.
Yeah, yo. But you gotta save state ready. But you gotta take down this guy, this enemy after enemy here. Should be a walk in the park after this, but he's getting you. Another place that this theme appeared, I guess it's the favorite theme from this game entirely because it's been reused so much, was in the Minish Cap.
Oh, okay.
That they had like a different version of it for the
Did
Minish
you
Cap.
play the Minish Cap?
You know, I did not. I bought the Minish Cap for a friend of mine as a present and gave him one of my Game Boys. And they enjoyed it, but I didn't play it myself. I actually ended up with it, so I have it in my possession, and I'll play it before we get to it.
Okay.
For sure. Maybe I'll do that after I get through Ocarina. I haven't started Ocarina yet, and now it's so nice out. I don't want to play games inside, so instead of playing it on my GameCube like I planned on playing it, I might play it on my 3DS. Although I much prefer the GameCube controller. I don't know. We'll see. Dang, this Blue Iron Knuckle. You're just like really aggressive now. Okay, you got it.
All right, got through him. Hey, we got the raft.
Yes!
We got a raft.
We got a raft! There are no maps in this game, huh?
There are no maps, no.
So I can't scream that we got a map.
You kind of got to know the whole thing, on its own.
Yeah, that's kind of whack. I mean, give me a map, right? I mean, pain in the butt. You got to just know the whole thing by heart.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's no reason why they couldn't just have like you press the start menu and there's the map of at least like what you've walked through already, maybe. Even if they're...
Sure. I feel like it's less necessary, aka necessary. I will coin that phrase in this game because you're not like backtracking and going back to different parts of the dungeon to get some stuff, yada yada yada, nearly as much as the other games. Although it's odd that they would take that feature out. right? I mean,
Yeah.
Nintendo giveth and Nintendo taketh away.
That is very true.
So you got some floating wolf heads shooting stuff at you. You got some blocks above you that you can't do anything to, but would be able to be chopped if you had something like, let's say, an upward thrust.
That upward thrust.
That would be cool if that existed. Taken out. Oh. Red Iron Knuckle.
He's coming for me, Patrick.
He's coming for you. Watch out. Oh, dude, you have 0 life at all.
I'm very aware of how little life I have.
I'm always like, save your state. But Ben likes to play with risk. Oh man, and this room's gonna be awful to get out. So he comes into this room that's basically like a pyramid of choppable blocks, and in the center at the bottom of the pyramid is a key, and there are just floaty wolf heads shooting stuff at him, and so now he's stuck. Oh boy, and now he's stuck under. Yep, there you go. Coming from all sides. Coming from all sides. And we're gonna try that again, because that was a death.
Yeah, those wolf heads, I'm like, oh, they'll stop coming at some point. They don't stop coming.
No, they keep it going. Again, they seem to, like, not make some of the harder enemies respawn, but these guys just, they're coming at you.
Well, and it's like, yeah, not the harder enemies, but the more annoying enemies. I'd honestly take...
Right.
You could send a whole bunch of red knuckles at me. I would be just fine with that.
Yeah, at least you get some XP from the red knuckles. You kill these things, you only get 5 points.
Right, they're never gonna...
Just for the listeners at home, because you can't see, Ben has now restarted his state, like, save it, like 3 times, because he wants to go into this maze, this vertical maze of blocks with full health. Okay, save your state again, so you don't have to go all the way through. Red knuckle, blocks that go up top.
See, like that, I'll do that all day.
And
all day.
How many XP did it give you?
100.
It's great. What, two hits, 3 hits? Yeah, 3 hits. I knew he was gonna get you.
Oh yeah, they take 3 hits.
Ain't no thing, especially when they keep their shield low. It's so easy to get them. Okay, another red knuckle down. You know, this game has been released 7 times.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So the original, right, when it first came out.
Sure.
In 87. And then we don't see another release until it's included in a collection for the GameCube in 2003. Immediately afterwards, in 2004, we get it for the Game Boy Advance. And then as part of, I think that was part of like the series, the same series that I like got the original Metroid and stuff like that. They were releasing old games. And I think that's when they started to realize, we can put all these old games out and get people like Ben and Pat to spend money on the same game over and over again.
So we're in a really bad spot.
Yeah, I can see that.
I thought I had 1 more life.
We're probably going to have to get more lives before we continue. Hey, look, why don't we check in with our buddy Beetle in the meantime?
Beetle? That guy?
Yeah, that guy.
I love him. Let's see what's going on.
All right, let's see. Wow, thanks, Beetle. You're always so helpful. Ben, let's get back to playing. I
kind of want to hang out with Beetle a little bit longer. Is that
Ben?
weird?
I said let's get back to playing.
Fine.
Beetle has other customers to deal
Does
with.
he, though? I feel like he's just always there for us.
Well, you know, that's that egotistical mind frame that Link has, that when you get called a hero so much, you just naturally develop. But he has other customers, and I think let's let him get to them.
All right, fine. This time, fine. But next time, we're hanging out.
Okay. Next time we're hanging out with Beetle. All right. tell the people why you just took a detour.
I had decided to die way too many times early on in this palace.
Dude, I was like, why is he just letting himself die like that?
It's one of those things where, like, I thought I had more lives than I actually had. I got myself a little confused. So, but we're back. We're feeling good. We got plenty of lives. We're not playing sloppy anymore. We're gonna get an extra level out of this, so that's a bonus.
Definitely.
Okay, so this guy's a bit squirrely here. So we're back to where the red iron knuckles are, and I'm realizing that I have put myself in a bad position here. So we're just going to walk out of here. So there's like these we're in this room and the blocks are stairs, but the problem is it's very easy to pretty much block yourself in. Like,
yes.
If you break these blocks in the wrong way, and they got these stupid spike traps on the floor, and they're just like in the way.
Yes, they are.
Of me trying to do my job and be the hero that I want to be. So we're just gonna skip that red iron knuckle, which is fine. We're gonna kill this red armored Stalfos though.
Yeah, get him. Oh, he got you.
He did.
So he's got a long reach.
He does.
Got a very
Sneaky
long
wings.
reach.
Yeah.
Um,
one of the things we haven't talked about in this game is like XP management, right? Because
yeah,
the XP is really interesting. So, like lots of other RPGs, it takes more XP to level things up, right? I mean, which is, that's what you would expect. But you have 3 stats that all scale differently with how much it actually takes to level them up. And what's really interesting is, let's say you need 800 XP to level up your attack.
right.
Well, when you hit 800 XP, it says, "Hey, do you want to level this up?" And what I never knew is you can say no. You'd be like, "No, I'm good. I'm gonna keep collecting XP because I actually want to level up my magic, which costs 1,000." So then once you get to 1,000, it's gonna ask you again, "Hey, do you want to level this thing up?"
That's so interesting. I gotta say, like, even when I just never deal with that stuff because I never play RPGs. And just you talking about that, I space out like I'm in math class. And I'm like, I try so hard to pay attention, but when I finally start playing next week, I am gonna be taking advice from you and not making any XP decisions at all.
So we're back where
oh my gosh,
I perished last time. So it is literally just a onslaught of wolf heads, and I have to break these stupid blocks to get out of here. And
yeah, it's nonstop.
they're so rude because the wolf heads come from both sides.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it gets to the point where there are like 4 on the screen. Oh my
god!
god!
And an iron knuckle just showed up out of a
kidding me?
random block. I was gonna say it might be a better idea to make a ladder, to make yourself steps. But
that may have been the right choice. Oh, we just beat the... So, I'm going through this. A red iron knuckle just popped out of nowhere.
surprise!
Oh my god. And
but the XP pushed you over to the next. Speaking of XP,
it did. Yes.
So now you're gonna have your life go up.
No, I'm gonna cancel.
You're gonna wait for the attack.
I'm gonna wait for the attack. Yeah.
Okay, so 1,500 does life, and then 3,000 does attack. So it's double.
Right.
Oh, and you're resetting your state and going back in. Yeah, maybe try making a set of stairs to get out this time instead of just trying to go across to the right.
It's one of those things where I just thought that the stairs...
Or how about this? Never mind. I was gonna suggest that you start making your pathway before you get the key. But, I mean, either way, it's just tight. It's very claustrophobic. And Oh, that was smart. You just went up and then down a level to trick, because these things spawn at whatever level you're at.
Right.
Now, don't down thrust. All right, so back to the 7 times this game has been released. 2003 for the GameCube, 2004 for the Game Boy Advance. Then you go forward 3 years to the Wii Virtual Console. And another 4 years in the future to 2011, the 3DS for the Virtual Console.
Oh, nice.
2 years
okay.
later, you get it for the Wii U Virtual Console, right?
Yep.
And then it came out as part of the NES Classic.
Nice.
So I was playing it on the Wii U Virtual Console. That was probably in 2013, the last time that I really tried to play this game. You get it on the NES Classic 3 years after that in 2016. And then just 3 years ago in 2019, it came out for the Switch's Virtual Console. And I guess a little while after, I don't have the exact dates on this, they released it as a special on the Switch Virtual Console. So if you're not familiar with this, if you get a year-long subscription to Nintendo's internet services, they automatically plop an NES and an SNES Virtual Console on your Switch. And, they have a bunch of games that they just, every now and then they'll throw a new one on there. A lot of the favorites, a lot of unknowns. Some games that have only come out in Japan, which is fun.
So now we're in this interesting situation where there are multiple levels. There are red and blue iron knuckles everywhere. And you have to figure out how to get through here without dying.
Man. This is just a really crappy situation. Have you saved your state?
Yes, I have. I have saved my state.
So I would suggest trying to face them one at a time and maybe going with the easier one first. Because the red iron knuckle can't zappy zap and the blue can. Oh, maybe that's an argument to do the blue one first.
Well, what I'm hoping is I can kind of distract the blue one. There we go. Yeah, come over here.
Okay.
Wait, how do you...
Did your jump spell wear off?
I didn't have jump. I just jumped up there.
Really?
I definitely was... Well, we'll just load the state.
But now you can't seem to get back up there. Alright, load your state.
Yeah, so I'm right here.
That's weird. How did you get up there before? Alright, so you're going after the red iron knuckle, and maybe you won't have to deal with the blue at all.
I'm skipping the blue one. I'm just skipping it.
Yeah.
100% skipping
He's kind of like trapped, and there's no reason to get to him. Okay, moving on from that.
Oh, we got the curtains!
Okay, hold on. Give it a sec. So you're about to... Oh, I'm realizing now that I've been calling Doom Knockers mace throwers.
So I'm just going to die real quick because I'm probably not going to make it through this.
Well, get to know your enemy while you die. Oh, and it's like a blue iron knuckle riding a horse. He's called the Rebo Knock. Third boss. Yeah, he's mounted atop a mechanical horse. Just kind of going from one end of the screen back to the other.
And we're just down thrusting him here. And so far, that seems to be going pretty well.
Okay. Well, you got him off of his horse, but his life reset. And now you have to fight a blue iron knuckle, which is a pain in the butt. But you're doing pretty well. You might even get him with not all your life. But you forced him off the screen and you can't tell. It's like scary to run away though. Okay, so he's back on the screen.
He keeps going off the screen.
Yeah, maybe he's such a little evader. It's like me in Smash Bros.
He just kept going off the screen. That was so much BS. I can't believe that.
Look at your blood pressure boiling.
Oh, I'm about to start.
Okay, so save your state now. And now you have full life. Put a shield on or something.
Got a shield on.
Magic.
Yep, just did the shield magic. So he's going to come back out. There we go. Boop! Got him once.
Yep, downward thrust as he just glides through like a total jerk. All right, he's coming back through. Get him. Yep, okay, got him again. Very good. Very good.
You know, you gotta wonder, you know, how many bosses, you know, early on here have, like, the double health bars.
Yeah. Okay, so it appears that you actually have to get the iron knuckle. The horse, if you just get the horse on its head, it doesn't cause any damage.
Got it.
All right. There you go. You got him again. Man. All right.
He's just kind of like,
comes back.
What do you think
Bang.
he's doing off screen? Why he's like,
I don't know. Is he turning around? It shouldn't take that long to turn around. Maybe he's maybe he's petting his horse.
Oh yeah, he's like, you're a good horse. You're a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst thing is having to like drag him back across the screen from Austin. Oh, there we go.
And you got him.
That was
Yes.
it. Oh, that was
Nailed it. Very good. 300 XP and a key to help you walk through the end of this dungeon. Now we could place the crystal in the stone, or are we gonna keep not placing the crystal in the stone?
I think we're gonna keep not placing the crystal. There's actually a pea bag that I'm gonna go back here and get.
Oh, you're backtracking through the dungeon. Okay. Have you saved since you beat the guy?
Which one's save? Yes, I saved. Oh, I can't. There we go.
You can't up thrust, so you can't backtrack. Oh, you have to beat this iron knuckle in order to backtrack. All right. You're just. Oh, here come the dogs! The dogs are home! Yes. I'm glad that we caught that moment on the podcast. Oh, and that blue iron knuckle. Gotcha.
You know what? Not worth it.
Not worth the pea bag.
Not worth it.
Not worth the pea bag. Okay.
I can't jump and attack him because I'm just like stuck in such a tiny little thing. So yeah, we are gonna skip this. We're only 900 away from a.
Oh, the puppies are so excited.
They're so excited. So that is the Island Palace. So we're just gonna make our way back here.
Listen to the puppies.
So everybody just had a nice opportunity to hear my girls, my doggies. That's the you know, it's one of those things where, you know, we started this podcast, you know, during a global pandemic, you know, but I'm realizing, you know, we'll probably get to the point where we might get to go to like proper studio and like record together, and just how amazing that would be.
Oh, that'd be great. I mean, I'd love to. I could bring most of my equipment down to DC, or you could come up to Ohio.
But there's like there's a community radio stations and stuff here in DC. I mean, like.
Oh, you're talking about going to somebody else's proper studio. That'd be fun too.
Yeah. You know, you just go and you just rent it out like for the day, and we could record. I mean, just being like a proper studio. I mean, the people at home, the listeners probably love the audio quality so much more.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think this is bad.
That's true.
I don't think what we're doing is bad at all, but I'm just trying to imagine like what it would be like to be in like a professional kind of like structure.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am using some professional grade equipment because I record my music from home. And as a vocalist, I really just need a really good interface, some software, and a really good mic. But you know, my room isn't sound treated perfectly. But Ben's using more of a amateur podcast microphone. Right. What town is this? Oh, we're back in the White Town.
We're back in Mido. Yeah, I'm just getting my health back up.
Mm-hmm. But it would be nice to have. I do think,
you know what we should do?
What?
We should take pictures of our setups and throw them up so people can see kind of what it looks like when we record. Yeah, because for me, like, I have all this, like, I have these green hexagons that I use for my sound treatment, and then I have, like, curtains and blankets over, like, all the other stuff in here, and it looks pretty silly. So we're going to do something that I have seen before.
Okay.
And we are going to take a raft.
Woo!
With some great music there. And we are now in Eastern Hyrule.
How fun. Taking a little raft. That raft has a motor on it. That's no raft, that's a motorboat. Yeah, I mean, my setup, I just basically have covered my walls with tapestries, and there's some furniture in here.
The tapestries? We're here to see the tapestries?
The tapestries. Yeah, I got these tapestries on Block Island when I was working on that little island off the East Coast. Ron, old hippie dude, he gets them from overseas and ships them back and sells them on the island. So I got these tapestries to basically block off Welcome to Nabooru.
So we're in a new town.
Fun.
And let's see what random thing we have to do here. That lady just said, "I cannot help you."
At least he's up front. There's a guy.
Here we go.
Let's see what he says. With boots, I could walk on the water.
So we will probably have to find some magic boots to do some kind of quest.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk to our non here and get a little magic back.
Okay. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, I found that, just having a big enough room makes a difference. It's all about acoustic shadows. What?
I am thirsty.
This woman's thirsty? Is this a thirst trap?
And there's a fountain right here. Why can't she walk to this fountain? Why do I have to get some water?
I think it's just a test of your dedication.
There we go. You have water. You have water. Come to my house.
All right, if it was that easy. Oh, I bet you we're going into the basement.
I think we're going in the basement.
Who you got locked in your basement, lady? All right, let's see who it is. Oh, it's an old guy. This magic will make your sword shoot fire. Sick!
All right.
We got a fire-shooting sword now.
Let's go see what fire shooting can do for us.
That's awesome.
We are. Oh, you know what? And we are just 400 XP away from our next level, which is excellent that we are that close. And we got a kid. What's the kid doing?
Kid? What's up, kid? You look like Ness.
Jump in a hole in the palace if you go.
Okay, I'll jump in a hole in the palace if we go. Sure. Thanks for the advice, you little brat. Now go do your homework.
What's this chick want?
See a man in Darunia before the island. Alright.
Oh, then we got another lady here.
What's up, lady?
The river devil eats those who are weak.
Oh my gosh, that's foreboding. Yowza. I like the other people's advice more. Oh, look, there's two Bagu looking guys walking in sync. Oh, no, there's three of them on the screen. I know nothing. Wow, thanks for nothing. Again, real honest characters. I can't help you. I know nothing. Oh, there's some bug coming down, dropping stuff on you. Okay, so we got the
50?
fire.
That guy just gave us 50 XP.
That's awesome.
We got a P bag for 200?
Got some tech tights giving out P bags. You're sticking around trying to get some more stuff, huh?
I know, I'm kind of hoping another guy jumps from the ceiling.
Oh, tech tight. Oh, you got you, shot you. Get him.
Alright, so they give you 50. That's not too bad at all.
Have you watched?
Yeah, let's just,
Have you watched any of the old commercials for these games?
I have not.
They're so funny. I was going through some of the commercials to find inspiration for themes and stuff when I was making our music. And my goodness. Oh,
wow, I just got rocked by 3 Tektites at the same time.
Dang.
Yeah, that fire spell, that just takes people out. They are not ready for that.
That's awesome. I love getting a new weapon that just works so well, and you're
right.
dead.
That's okay.
Yeah,
We're good.
we'll probably die fully before we take on our next palace, just so that we have all 3 of those lives left anyway.
And there we go. Attack goes up.
Attack goes up.
Our attack is now at level 6. That means everybody's about to start dying, whether or not they like it or not. And you know what? We are actually going to take the death.
Get that P back.
And no, because we're going to reset back to 0 XP anyway.
Okay.
There we go. This is XP management at its finest. We managed to get right to 3,000 XP. We leveled up, and now we are going to be back at the North Palace We got 3 lives.
Great.
We got level 6 on our sword.
Great.
Level 4 on our magic.
Awesome.
Level 5 on our health.
Wow.
And we are back to 0 XP, which was fine because we were already at 0 XP because we had just leveled up. And that is where we are going to call it for episode 3 of The Adventure of Link.
Season 1, episode 8 is concluded.
Episode 8.
Have
Yep.
have a good week, and we will see you next time.
Catch you on the flip side, everybody.
Oh,
Bye.
go, go.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of
Hyrule Podcasters.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Hyrule Podcasters and on Twitter at Hyrule Podcaster.
As always, this episode was produced by Patrick, and we'd like to thank Lieutenant Headtrip for our awesome theme.
Additionally, if you'd like to directly support us, you can head over to our Patreon page. Patreons get early access to episodes, access to our private Discord server, and more. Links to everything can be found in the show notes.
And be sure to rate and review us in Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you listen.
Conduit Media.